Howard still falls into that interviewer style. The best days of the Opie and Anthony show were the times when you started a quote interview and you pretty much go like this with your questions, and now you're just having a conversation. Those are the moments that listeners really embrace. I don't know what people see in Howard these days. He's a terrible interviewer. Ask questions he already knows the answer to and interrupting all the time. It's weird because Howard is he's kind of antiquated. Like when you have a conversation with somebody on a radio show or a podcast or something, it's supposed to be like a conversation. And Howard still falls into that interviewer style where you know it's not really a conversation. It's like he sits around and thinks of really, really good questions to ask. And then he'll get some stuff out of the people, but they don't go back and forth. The best days of the Opie and Anthony show and the best days after the Opie and Anthony show, when I was still doing radio and talking to a lot of big celebrities, were the times when you started a quote interview. I like to think of them more as conversations from the get-go. And you pretty much go like this with your questions. And now you're just having a conversation. And then in the back of your head, you're like, well, there are a couple things I hope I could still work into this. But if I get there, great. If I don't, whatever. And then you know those are the moments that listeners really embrace because they know that hearing a natural conversation between two people. Think Ron Beddington. Ron Beddington's great at that. I thought we were really, really good at that. I thought I was good at that when I was doing more of a solo thing. Ronnie B, hands down the best. Yeah, Ronnie's way better than Howard at interviewing people. It's not even close. It's almost embarrassing that Howard wants to be known as a big interviewer now. It really is kind of embarrassing. He's good at it. I've checked out a few of his interviews, and I've told you that I've enjoyed a few of them. I don't think I enjoyed them because of what Howard was adding to it. But maybe he was setting up the guest properly, and that's why I enjoyed it. I don't know. There's like there's these things that broadcasters do that you as a listener in your car will never know just happened that made your experience better as you were listening in.